to work, I used to be in outside sales, and I'd work trade shows. And this particular show was the Offshore Technology Conference in Houston, Texas. It's like the largest oil and gas show on the planet. And I was really, really pumped. So I used to carry this big duffel bag, and I would put like samples or literature, sandwiches, that kind of thing. I called it my walking trade show booth. So the day started out with me having to replace my phone because I dropped it in the parking lot and shattered the screen. Then I lost my phone on the Houston Metro train and had to wait for the Houston Metro train police to find it. Then I realized that I'd left my windows rolled down in my car, and after I took care of all that, into the show I went. Well, about an hour into that, I was feeling a little gassy. And I remember this one particular booth that were rude to me, so I thought I'd mosey past them and burn a little rubber. It was then I found out the hard truth of middle age. Never trust a fart over 55. So I'm looking for the men's room. There. Carefully made it to the men's room, and I went straight for the handicap booth. The handicap stall. My favorite stall. Lots of room in there. And began to inspect the damage. Well, now, this place had freestanding rolls of toilet paper. And in my particular booth, there was only one roll of toilet paper. It slipped from my fingers, bounced and rolled across underneath the stall into the bathroom. Help, please. Carefully, the toilet paper was rolled back to my stall. Thank you. Don't mention it. Now, my wife, she would have just taken the drawers and just thrown them away, and then gone commando for the rest of the day. Okay. Well, since she wasn't there to give me advice on her superior feminine practicality, I, being of the male species, decided to clean the drawers myself. So when the coast was cleared, I went into where the sink was, and over to the dryer, the little hand dryer. Warm underwear. I don't know what I'm supposed to say after that. Okay. So up to that point, I had spent more time putting myself back together than I did working the show. And so I got my drawers back on, went back out on the show, and about a few minutes later, or whatever, an hour or so, I had to go tinkle. So back to the men's room I went, unzipped the fly. I don't think I got my fly opened enough. There's a large dark spot in my khaki trousers. Yep, I peed my pants. Well, so I went back into the stall, being carefully not to drop the roll of toilet paper this time, and began the drying process. Well, that didn't really work, so I went over to the hand dryer again. And I was kind of by myself at this time. So that didn't seem to work either. So I took my shirt tail out and positioned the walking trade show booth strategically in the front and went out the men's room. Now, outside of the men's room, there was an officer of the law, and he's standing on top of this pedestal watching the crowd. So I figured, being an officer of the law, that he could give me an unbiased opinion of the matter in question. So, do you see anything? Sir, do you see anything? Yes, I do. And so with that, I figured it just wasn't happening that day. I was out of there. After all, tomorrow is another day. I'm saying.
Sing it, everybody. Keep the party going.